Hi everyone, my name is Florence Otaigbe. I am very excited to be a counselor with Juris Education. I'm happy to share that I graduated from City University of New York School of Law, also known as CUNY School of Law, in Long Island City, New York. And it was a really great experience being able to attend the law school because of my pre-existing commitment to public interest work. For my undergraduate degree, I went to Michigan State University, go green. I majored in international relations and I had minors in French and African studies. It was a really great experience overall, and it still stays with me to this day. I have been an immigration attorney and I have worked mostly in nonprofits, and it's truly been a great experience. When I was in law school, I was a board member with the National Lawyers Guild chapter on our campus. I also was a board member with the National Black Law Students Association. I was a mentor along with that, and I also was a mentee in that program, so it was great to have both those experiences. I also was involved with what we called the Public Interest Law Association, and the goal of that was all the students coming together to fundraise for fellowships. I got that fellowship, and I also got the Children's Rights Law Fellowship, and that was all the summer that I interned at the Door Legal Services Center in New York City, and I was working with unaccompanied children ranging from ages 12 to 24 who were seeking various forms of immigration relief. I would say that for me, this is a little different because I started out as an evening student. So I was working full time during the day, and then I would go to classes in the evening. So a huge key to success was being able to prioritize and also try to connect to as many resources as possible to support through the journey. But in collaboration with a lot of my classmates, the connections I developed with professors and others on campus, I really got the opportunity to develop a support system and network that really helped me along the way. I would say that for me, I am very interested in developing a rapport with my students because I feel like that also helps me be able to guide them while they're going through parts of the application, such as the personal statement. When we develop that initial connection, I get to learn a little bit about them, they're learning a little bit about me. We're able to work together to pull out various themes and ideas for what they can incorporate in their personal statement. And I don't think that can be as successful if you don't have that initial level of rapport, in my opinion. And for me, that's where I've been able to have a lot of great success, is helping students with such great personal statements. They've come together so well, and I always enjoy seeing how students put the pieces together as they're going through the process. When it comes to parts of the admissions process where you're thinking about what school should I go to? What path do I maybe want to take in the future that I want the law school to know about? What sort of classes am I interested in? What do I want a law school to have? I think that I have a unique ability to understand a range of experiences and interests just because of how my law school experience was a little bit different. It gave me a perspective that not everyone would have unless they've been an evening student. I also had a pretty extended admissions application process myself personally, and I went through a lot of different stages trying to figure everything out, and most of it I was figuring out myself as I was going along. So I really like to be able to pass on the knowledge I gained from that time, and also since then as I've worked with different students. I think the biggest thing for me is that I know how challenging this experience was for me. I know there are these little ins and outs and unspoken pieces that can sometimes be really hard to navigate. And not everybody is able to just push through on their own, and having support can be a really key part of that process. And I love being able to support students and help them feel confident in what they're able to put together and achieve. I'm there to be able to review, edit, discuss different things. There are a lot of amazing candidates for law school, and I believe that if you want to go to law school, you're a great law school candidate. And I really do enjoy working with students to put their best foot forward and present the strongest package they can, regardless of what the numbers might say. I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and if any of this and my experience resonates with you, I hope that you reach out about working with me. I can't wait to get started.